Shit, they gone. Them boys is gone up out of here. You ready to go? They coming. They coming. Hey, you better go. Y'all better go ahead. Hey, sorry. Motherfuckers. Look. He looking in the fucking van. That white dude. That fucking van. Yeah. Where do I go? Hey, they look Yeah. Turn around. You're gonna have to turn around. Fuck. Oh, fuck. Let me see. Back through? Yes. Go. Pero si no. Ready. Bueno. Shit. Derecho. Okay. Perdón, no sabe. Allá. Yes, in the back, no, I'll be in the back with the river guys. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, let's get the fuck in. Yes. Good. Wait, no way! No. I can't see the light. I can't see. Dale. Hey, you have to go real quick because
Yeah.
If they close it, yeah. If they close the road.
They fuck you, everybody.
Slow. A little bit.
There's too much weight in here for both guys.
Yeah, it's too much weight. We're gonna fucking flip over.
Derecho.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get some for you and them little babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What it do? How y'all living? How's everybody doing? Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app for the midday support. What it do? In case y'all don't know, in case you knew. In case you surprised, ooh, Willie, we had the midday agenda. Well, we back doing the midday news. I don't know how many times that I can say it, but people are still shocked when they be like, oh my God, you on in the daytime? Yeah. I've been on in the daytime. This is week 3. I think this week 3, ain't it? I think this week 3 though. People just not finding the player again, which is horrible. Well, which is good, but it's kind of like it's horrible all at the same time, because y'all should have had them found me if them folks were doing their job out here when it comes down to YT in these streets. What it do. Today is June the 24th, 2025. Listen, as you come on in, go ahead on and hit the thumbs up button. Let's try to get this thing over 100 real quick. It's 07 after the hour, and we almost over 100 people in the building. So I do believe that we need to almost be at 100 with the thumbs up. It's not going to hurt. It's not going to do anything wrong to you in your life. It ain't going to change the weather. None of that fly stuff right there. He say loud and clear. He say no complaints. That's what's up. We got a little vandalism. For spike in the rim. They stealing rims out here in these streets. They stealing rims. What this is? Downtown Columbus. A child done been shot. Got that right there. I'm explaining the process to hold owners of cotton gardens.
cottage gardens. I was like, cotton gardens. It sounds like a plantation apartment complex, but it's not. That's what's up. Bam, we at 64 right now. I know that we can do better. You say, what was that preview video? Oh, ICE had done ran up on the job site. He said that ICE done pulled up to the construction company and they just went to running. As they should. Listen to all my illegal brothers and sisters. Don't let them catch you. listen. And damn it, I rocks with law enforcement. Don't let them catch you now if you're trying to stay here. Law enforcement got a job to do. And y'all got a job to do. Law enforcement is supposed to be trying to catch. Y'all is supposed to be trying to not get caught. I think I said that there right. Oh, it was a lot that went on yesterday, and my apologies, but damn it, a no call, no show was, I think, well deserved out here in these streets the way I've been feeling. I've been feeling like I have been being used and abused out here in these streets. Yeah, so I say, I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry by myself, cry in the closet or something. Handling pimping the way that they've been handling pimping is not a good thing. Tennessee is up in the building. What it do? You say a married mama of 7? Yeah. Yeah. Domestic love at its finest. Something that we really champion around here in these streets. I be trying to tell y'all, I am here to help y'all keep families together. The 334 the Monkey Town is up in the building. What it do? Nebraska is up in this thing. Chi-Town is in the building. Say, hey, Sugar and Chad Tyler, Texas is up in the house. What it do? Houston, Texas is up in the building. Dade County is up in the house. Come on in. Virginia Beach, Virginia is up in the house. Yeah, boy. Glad to have your back, Pastor. Say, talk to him. I'm sure enough finna try to. I'm finna try to give it to you like that, Rail. I'm finna try to give it to you like that right there. When is the last time that y'all snap y'all fingers? Huh? Just think about it. This is just something simple, but when the last time have you done it? Shout out to the people who ain't never figured out how to make their finger snap. I went to school with people who just could not get that little snap thing going. And I'd be like, but it's easy. You just do you let this finger slide off the thumb and hit your other finger. It's like finger on finger violence or something. It seemed to be simple to me, you know what I'm saying? But it's difficult to somebody. He said, every time I try to watch news on my phone, start acting up. YT, come on. Oh, man, they is tripping. They is really, really tripping. Charleston, South Carolina is up in the building. You say, Willie, ICE is slowing down the home building process in America. Hell, yeah. They is messing it up for investors. Cause boy, let me tell you something. Boy, it ain't nothing like our Mexican brothers and sisters out here building. Bitch, I'm trying to tell you something. They is a different type of human beings out here in these streets. They build different, It's kind of like back when we were slaves. We was different workers than our white brothers and sisters. I know our white brothers and sisters was like those black people. They a different type of people, boy. They work different. They work in that heat like that right there. And they get stuff done. North Carolina's up in the building. What it do? Keep it coming. Don't be afraid. Hell, we almost there. We had 84 for what I see. We had 84. You say, Willie, I was refreshing YT for 3 minutes checking on you yesterday. Yeah. I said, you know what? Nope. I was just like, nah, don't feel like it. Nope. Until I get the respect I deserve. If you don't do right by me, No, but I had to go get me some money. I had to go get me some money out here in these streets. For real, though. I got bills, too. I got bills too. I got churn that say that they mine. I got churn that say that they mine. They claiming me. Shout out to the churn who be claiming me. That's what's up. Mm-hmm. Have y'all ever had that right there? Somebody be claiming you as their daddy or they mama. You my mama. For real? Gotta be more careful. I'm try to put that down on me like that right there. Oh, I watched a few videos on what that was, TikTok, something like that right there. There's so many women who is like, I don't want to have no children. I'm not finna have no children. I ain't mad at them. I'm just like, wow, I just didn't know that it was so many women who made videos of, I'm not finna be around here like y'all, running behind them little humans with snotty noses and shit, getting sick and having to call off and you can't fandangle, can't travel, costing you all that money. You need 3-4 bedrooms and shit, you know what I'm saying? Spending all your damn money on little bad at you. I was like, I didn't know. You say, Willie, can you use your community paper for the no call, no show? Oh, the community post. Yeah, somebody had done told me that right there, and I had done clearly forgot about it, but I wasn't even in the position to post that I wasn't gonna show up. Because it kind of sort of happened, kind of like out the blue, and I had a decision to make in a short period of time, and I chose the latter. The 414 Kill Walker is checking on in the place to be. Willie, what it do say at work, but I'm watching. I appreciate that right there. They say, Willie, they got degrees that can afford a nanny. Bam. They can afford a nanny. Sure enough. Ain't that what it be saying? I'm educated. I got my degree. Can't tell me nothing about me. Something like that right there, huh? We had 94 with the lights, y'all. We should be over. It's 16 past the hour now. Listen. I see 124 people in the building. It's 16 past the hour. We should be at 100. Should be at 100. What's going on? Is it YT fault? Is they moving too slow? I see 98. Going once, going twice. Come on, baby. You're right there. Oh, that's an AVO. I see 99. Come on, sugar. It ain't that difficult. Make it happen. Give y'all the pat on the back. Y'all done hit 100 by 16 after the hour. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, I appreciate y'all. Subscribe. We going out here to California real quick, though. Real quick. Listen, I, again, do not like to be telling y'all who that y'all need to be voting for and all that fly stuff right there. But I just want to continue to point out to you good people, that party that started with a D, that little D party, boy, they do not mean the community no good. They don't mean darker hue folk no good. I think that they is trying to tear up communities to where the communities will be so torn up and torn down that you will continue to need assistance out here to make it. The laws be created sometimes to help situations and shit, and then us as the people, we get a chance to vote on stuff. You know what I'm saying? But people, I don't think that they really be wanting to make these laws, or they be watching laws be made, but they be like, they ain't gonna make that law pass, or that law ain't gonna make it through to the other people to go ahead on the path. But no. Almost 70% of Californians, residents, voted in favor of Prop 32, in case y'all don't remember what Prop 32 is. There was another prop that had done allow if you steal under $1,000 is nothing. You can basically get away with it. And then the businesses and the people, they came together like, we need to change this law. Yeah, no crap. Y'all just came up with this just out the blue. We need to change this law. And then they came up with the Prop 36 to where we're going to hold more people accountable. And that's how they say 70% of Californians has now said, We want change. But we want change. But I want y'all to hear inside of this video, because they say this part right here early, that the Democrats got a problem with this prop. And watch what the problem is.
California residents overwhelmingly voted in favor of Prop 36, a new state law that aims to crack down on drug possession and offenses on repeat theft. Governor Newsom and several other Democrats were opposed to it, arguing that it could potentially lead to mass incarceration.
Stop. Hammer time. Bam. Did y'all hear that? Huh?
Governor Newsom and several other Democrats were opposed to it, arguing that it could potentially lead to mass incarceration.
They is opposed to increasing the penalty of people with drugs and theft. They oppose it because it may increase mass incarceration. The only way to increase mass incarceration is to break the law. Selling drugs and doing drugs, that's illegal. Stealing, theft, robberies, that's illegal. They afraid that it's going to cause mass incarceration. What?
Fox 40 Juliet Smith joining us now live in Yolo County with a closer look at how that law has been playing out since it went into effect, Juliet, back in December.
That's right. Good evening, Eric. I spoke with the Yolo County District Attorney, Jeff Rising, who was a major part of this legislation, to see if he views the past 6 months as a success. Proposition 36 allows for felony charges for possessing certain drugs and thefts under $950 if a defendant has 2 prior drug or theft convictions. So far, Yolo County has filed nearly 80 complaints alleging possession of hard drugs with 2 or more priors, and 94 violations of shoplifting with 2 or more priors. 63 were filed as felonies, while 31 were misdemeanors.
I think that I misspoke. It's possession of hard drugs and or like selling hard drugs. I don't think that you get arrested for actually doing the drug. I don't know how it works. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say, why is drugs and theft in the same lane or the same lane? I think that's what you're saying.
The Yolo County Superior Court also launched a treatment court review process in May. 14 people have entered pleas. 16 have been referred for Prop 36 assessments, and 7 have completed those assessments. Meanwhile, 5 have accepted treatment, and 55 are still pending.
The good news is Prop 36 is working as intended. The bad news is there just simply isn't enough money across California to offer the robust treatment that so many people need.
Yolo County District Attorney Jeff Rising says lawmakers can't look away from the will of voters and must find a solution to put forth the necessary funds for drug treatment programs. Democratic lawmakers have proposed $110 million. But many say that isn't nearly enough.
I think it is evidence of a total disconnect between what the voters want and what they're prepared to deliver politically.
The original bill did not include a budget. Do you have any regrets about that?
Yeah, no regrets at all.
I'm done with it. I just wanted to let y'all hear what the Democrats around here talking about, especially Newsom. I don't know. Well, I do believe that he is going to run for president. I do think that right there. But I wonder if the Californians or Californians is going to vote him back in. I just don't be getting it. I'm going to read a few of these comments real quick. You say, imagine that. Massive lawlessness brings massive incarceration. Who would have thought? Like you cannot have mass incarceration if you don't have mass criminals or massive criminal activities. Now those 70% who wanted criminals to be jailed need not to vote for Newsom. That's a good point. No money for law enforcement and prisons, but all the money needed to take care of the homeless and illegals. That's a good one. You say, if you throw all the criminals in prison, who's going to vote for Gavin? Bam. Say, spend $12 billion for illegal aliens, medical, yet can't fund $180 million for this. Say, absurd logic. They have great points. Shout out to the people who is paying attention to what's going on out here in these streets. It's just really, really silly. It's just really, really silly of the things that we be like, oh, we can do this and we can do that, but we can't do this and we can't do that. It's crazy out here. But anyway, move right along. I ain't going to eat much hold you if you're just not coming on in. Subscribe. Told y'all, I got a lot of news, and I'm finna try to flood you with it really, really quick. Let's go and put Buddy up on the screen because he looks like he's confused. He looks a little confused. At around 1:30, we're going to be streaming live everywhere. And we're going to close the show off not on YouTube. Hope y'all understand what I mean. The links is down there in the description. Around 1:30, we're going to be streaming everywhere. Just want to let y'all know. Y'all know I'm trying not to say certain things, and then maybe they will send out notifications and stuff. Maybe they will show my stuff to other people and, you know, kind of make the channel grow and all that, because we have been ceased. We have been stopped. For a long time. Anyway, we got a player up on the screen looking like he's just confused just a little bit. But we got this man who's accused of breaking into a home, an Albany home. So this is in Georgia. And they say that he raped a stranger. He broke into a home and then he had done rape the stranger out here. Let's see what's going on. Bam.
Through the window of a home and raping a woman he did not know.
That man went before a judge this afternoon in Albany. Kumi Tucker joins us live with what happened inside the courtroom late this afternoon.
Isn't that normally how it happens, though? You grape somebody that you don't know?
Kumi, good evening.
Good evening, Mark and Sabrina. Well, 29-year-old Lamont Evans was arraigned here in Albany City Criminal Court late this afternoon. He was, as you will see, flanked by Albany police. They stayed closely by his side. Albany police made an arrest quickly in this case. Police say Evans broke into the home of a woman he did not know and raped her. Here is what happened in court. 29-year-old Lamont Evans appeared before Judge John Riley. Evans is charged with 2 counts of burglary and 1 count of first-degree rape. Through his public defender, he pleaded not guilty. He was arrested this morning. Last night at around 9:30 p.m., police responded to a home on Lancaster Street near Lark Street for a report of a break-in and sexual assault of a woman. Police say he forced his way into the house through a window. In court, in a discussion about possible bail, the prosecutor cited Evans's criminal history, which she said includes a felony conviction, 6 misdemeanor convictions, 2 criminal contempt convictions, and 14 failures to appear. She also said that he did plead guilty to a felony and was sentenced in January, just this year, to 5 years of felony probation. So he
on 5-year probation. He done broke to, listen, this is a learning lesson. Keep y'all windows locked.
Was on probation when he allegedly committed those violent crimes last night. Here's what Judge Riley had to say.
Given the information contained in File 15, the allegations contained herein, and the fact that the defendant is currently on felony probation, the court does find that remand will be required and will remand the defendant on these charges with the preliminary hearing set on June 20th at 1:30 p.m.
And so Judge Riley remanded Evans back into custody. Now, the victim was taken to Albany Med for treatment, and today in court, Judge Riley also issued a no-contact order of protection for her. We also knew at 6 have some information about that felony charge that Evans pleaded guilty to and was sentenced for in January of this year. Authorities say that that was for criminal mischief in July of 2024 when he intentionally damaged property at a mini-mart on South Pearl Street here in Albany. We also are getting some information that I'm just looking at right now from the Albany County District Attorney's Office. He has been arrested a number of times, including earlier this year for assault in the 3rd degree and at least once last year for criminal mischief in the 2nd degree. Reporting live in Albany, Kumi Tucker, News Channel.
Yep. Albany. Yeah. This happens to a lot of women. It happens to a lot of women. One thing that I just want to try to help women with, you all got to start, hell, we probably need to tell women think like a man and act like a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to your everyday safety, don't nobody want to be violated in their own home. Like your own home, your apartment, your little rental spot. Don't nobody want to be violated at all, but especially in your own home where somebody breaks into your home. But this also I be trying to tell you ladies, because it's typically ladies be lacking more than men. You have to have weapons. You need weapons. I know society has told y'all that y'all equal to men. You're not. Stop it. You're not. That's just not how things happen. Well, that's just not how things are. So you need to get your life together, rethink some things. Inside of y'all's apartments and homes and stuff like that, you need to have different spots and different places to where you have weapons. I'm trying to help the best I can. If y'all don't want to help, keep not having weapons in a bunch of different places. Now, somebody just had to ask me, well, Willie, did I see the story about a rapper who had done raped his own mama? And I wanted to say, no, I haven't seen it. But then when I looked it up, I see that somebody just did the story. But when I Googled the story, hold on. Oh, I was just looking at something else, something from 2018. My bad. Okay, yada. Okay, so I'm going to have to talk about it then. I'm going to have to talk about it. Thank you for that right there. I got it. I'm going to have to talk about it. It may not be today. It may not be right now, but I'm going to go ahead on and talk about it. I'm trying to throw y'all just a little bit more news out here, Rebecca. Ooh. Did y'all hear my president, your president, our president drop the F-bomb? Huh? Did y'all hear the president drop the F-bomb? On national television. On national television. Let me get that off my screen. Let me get this off my screen real quick. Here, huh? Anybody? If y'all don't believe me, let me go to my things where I done saved some stuff. He dropped the bomb on them people. Hold on. Remember, I also had done said now, I don't like to where people act like the I and the S or the is people don't do anything wrong. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Shout out to Trump for saying something or calling the I people a problem, saying that they did something wrong. Shout out to Trump. I'm going on, put this on up real quick. Listen. He finna drop the F-bomb. And he finna say something about he don't agree. I like it.
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too. Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I'd never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. You know what? We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Say that one more again right there at the end, Mr. President.
That have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
Ooh, oh, sick of it. He's sick of it. But notice how the media person had them frame the question. The media person framed the question to just make Iran look like the bad person. Although the I people did the same shit. So shout out to Trump for calling it down the middle. You say Iran violated the peace agreement. Just Iran did? Come on, bitch. You saw the missiles. Come on now.
Do you believe that Iran is still committed to peace?
Yeah, I do. They violated it, but Israel violated it too.
Thank you. Thank you. This is the first time I've ever in my life heard a president hold the is people or blame the is people for doing something wrong. The is people, I don't even like to say their name on my doggone show no more. I'm just saying, I like it. Yeah, both countries are ridiculous. Bam. But we cannot take away that the is people mess with them people first. We cannot tell. I don't give a damn what they was building. Them people wasn't bothering the is people. It just wasn't. But anyway, moving right along. I ain't gonna hear much hold you. I had to give you that right there because I saw that there this morning. I was like, oh snap, him mad, him big mad. Yeah. Bam. What do we have here? Oh, we got a quick little update. Remember the story that we had done did? I think it was like a week or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 ago, to where we had some good parents. We had some good parents who had done the unthinkable. I think that this was no. My bad. I ain't never did this story. I just got reminded of what this story is. He say, Willie, that is not true. Which part? Wait, correct me. Which part is not true? We got to pause for the cause. Which part is not true? I have no idea what you're even talking about. But it got to be between them two people. You say both parties dislike America. Bam. You might be right about that. Them hats. Say them hat people. Come on. I'm waiting on you so we can get the party going, so we can keep the party going. But I want to be able to answer this question before I jump into this right here. Come on. And for those of you who is just not coming on in, man, y'all go ahead and hit the thumbs up and hit the share button. I need your support around here in the street. Around about 1:30, we going to be streaming live everywhere also. And we are going to end the show. We are going to end the show on YT, but we going to keep the party going. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I have to keep repeating this type of stuff right here so I can keep my numbers up and keep my numbers going. I'm waiting on you to tell me what. Come on now. All right. I'm just finna go ahead and keep the party going then. You told me that something wasn't true, and I would like to respond and know what's not true. About the I people starting it. Oh, you saying that I'm wrong that they started it. I say that they started it with Iran. They struck them people first. You said that you responded twice? I don't know. But anyway, they struck them people first. Whoever slapped first, like when we was growing up, whoever hit first is the winner. You know what I'm saying? I bet you won't hit me. 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 When the police slide up on us in domestic love relationships, well, who hit who? Did you hit her first? Or did she hit you first? Well, she had done hit me, but I had done restrained her. You know what I'm saying? The IS people attacked them people. But anyway, we finna go on and move right along because I got a lot of news. We have some parents. Whose children got struck in a fatal crash. A child got struck and was killed in the crash. The parents accept the plea deal because they're being held accountable for their child getting struck in a crash. Look at this good little couple. Shout out to Baby Alpha having tattoo on the neck. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People, I just like to point out, got a tattoo on the neck, right? Why would they plead guilty for their child's death? Let's see what had that happen.
This noon hour, a double plea deal this morning in Gaston County in a case against a couple who admitted to letting their children cross a busy street to a local restaurant to get food. An SUV struck 7-year-old Legend Jenkins while he was crossing West Hudson Boulevard with his 10-year-old brother on his way home. He died hours later at the hospital in Charlotte.
They let a 10 and a 7-year-old cross a busy street.
Thank you for joining us at noon. I'm Naya Hardin.
And I'm Caroline Hicks. WBTV's Ron Lee was in court today when the parents were sentenced. He joins us now live.
Ron, do we understand? We understand both parents each got suspended sentences, meaning they will not have to serve any jail time. But again, we know that this is continuing to be something that we've been talking about.
So do we know why they were just given probation?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, according to the DA's office, the reason why they were given probation instead of anything harsher and they took the plea deal was because the family already has 6 kids. And the state basically said they wanted to keep the family together for everybody's best interest.
For everybody's best interest, so they did. So it's child neglect. Child neglect. They don't want to keep the parents in jail because there's multiple kids. There's 6 more children. 6 more children that need to be tended to, and they want to keep the family together. So you can neglect a child and the child dies. You can neglect your child and your child dies. Instead of holding them behind bars, really holding them accountable, we just don't want to destroy the rest of the family. Huh? One dying, it's okay. Yeah, no. Maybe 2, maybe they'll go to jail.
Now, first up this morning was Samuel Jenkins, the father of the 7-year-old who was struck by that vehicle. Prosecutors say Jenkins allowed both the boys to get food at the Subway nearby. Surveillance cameras captured the 20 minutes both kids were in the lobby before they made the trip back toward home. The DA's office said the children made it to the median before Legend stepped out in the street and was struck by that oncoming car. Jenkins pled guilty to felony child abuse with serious injury. All other charges were dropped according to a deal with the state. Jessica,
felony child abuse. I said child neglect. So felony child abuse, you don't even go to jail because you have other children. That's what's up. Shout out to Baby for having tattoos in her face. I ain't see that right there. Go ahead, though.
He was also offered and accepted a similar plea deal of guilty of negligent child abuse and was sentenced to 10 to 20 months. But again, that was also suspended. The prosecutor even saying he's hopeful the family can bounce back from this horrible accident.
I sincerely hope that with the resolution of this case, Ms. Ivy, Mr. Jenkins, and their family can begin to move on from this horrible, awful tragedy that's happened to them.
Now what this plea deal means that the couple rather, should be released soon, but no one in the courtroom that I talked to knew exactly when that was going to be. From Gaston County, I'm Ron Lee, WBTV, on your side.
I just don't understand. I just don't get it. What do you mean? Because we want to keep the family together. Hold on. I see some comments. I see some comments on the screen. These say the worst parents ever. We got that right there. These say so a 10-year-old and a 7-year-old are too young to go to Subway. I was riding bikes all across the city. I grew up at those ages. Yeah. I grew up at those ages, especially the 10-year-old. We treat younger kids like literal babies. They got a good point right there, though. But one of them had done died. One of them had done died, so they kind of like changed like the whole situation about that right there. You say why is that the father or mother didn't go and buy the food? They're irresponsible parents, and now they have to pay the consequences, having in their minds that their son passed away because of their irresponsibility. Having in their minds that their son. So is that some type of punishment? Is that punishment in itself that you made a decision and it cost your child's their life? Is that punishment enough? Or should they be where everybody else go when they abuse and or neglect children? You say they are getting a hell of a break, but you know that won't learn anything. Or you know that they won't learn anything. If anything, they will act proud that they got away with it. That's a fact. When you don't hold these people responsible, ain't that what I keep saying? When you don't hold people responsible, people will continue to be irresponsible. It's simple. It's real simple, but hell, I guess we care about kids the way that we care about kids then. Speaking of caring about children, how y'all doing? Come on in and hit that thumbs up button. Let's see what we're looking at here. We should be over 200 by 45 after the hour, but we at 170. I ain't really finna cry about it. I'm gonna keep talking about it though. Yep. I'm gonna keep talking about it though. I need the support, like I always say. Come on in, and y'all hit that share button, man. Hit the share button. Let people know we round here. Listen, I need your support. We got the thumbs ups. We got the share button, free. We got Cash App, PayPal, Super Chat, memberships. We got subscriptions. We got pleasantcandles.com. Y'all please go around here to pleasantcandles.com. The biggest, the hugest, the largest candle company in the world. We have multiple fragrances. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything comes from my warehouse to your house. And if you would like for your area to smell better than it does right now, just go around here. Go around here to this little thing that's going around in the circle. thepleasantcandles.com. Need your support. I need sponsorships. I need some of everything. I don't see my Cash App doing nothing. If everybody just going on and hit $1, hell, 75 cents then. Yeah, if you can't do $1. I need to pass the plate around again. We got to pass the plate around. I've been meaning to buy me a church plate. I got a tambourine though. Wait, hold on. Boy, don't fall out there, damn church. Don't you fall out there, church. We gon' make it. We gon' praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, everybody. Praise the Lord, Huh? I need my respect out here in these streets. Help play out. Don't be, y'all so silly. Y'all is so silly. Whew. We got a good mama. You say, I can't tambourine. I always really want to learn how to tambourine, but I just ain't never, no. It like really wasn't my thing. Right. Say, nah, you know what they say about choirs and tambourine players. I know. That's probably why I ain't never learned. I don't want to be accused of doing something that I wasn't out here doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. Saying you playing the tambourine and we silly. Yeah. Cause y'all laughing at me. Shout out to D Nicer for the $2 super chat. Say, here's my collection. I appreciate that right there. What it do. Say, hey. Say, open your trunk, Bible. I can't. Not until if I buy me another one. But I'm gonna keep that and get my great grandkids something. Shout out to Craig for the $2 Cash App. Say put something in the collection plate for Pastor. That's what I'm talking about. Need y'all support around here in these streets, man. We finna run this thing. Like it's supposed to be ran. Got. I did say that we had a good mother. We have a mother. We have to talk about women in a different tone. We have to be more sensitive when we speak about the female species. We have a mom, someone who loves their children, because all mothers love their kids. We have a mom who was accused of leaving her kids home alone while with the wine bottle. She left the kids and the children got the wine bottle. And the mom denies doing this on camera So this is what we deem a good mama. But to all of you good mamas, you have to teach your children. Don't get into the liquor. Like, don't get into the essential products. Because that's for, like, adults. Go ahead.
Investigators say they found a 4-year-old child home alone with an open bottle of wine, and now the mother is facing charges.
They say it happened in an apartment complex off Tidwell near Wheatley on
What
the
kind
north
of wine?
side.
ABC 13's Maya Shea spoke to the accused mom today and has the latest from the neighborhood.
On Tuesday, Harris County Precinct 3 Constable's office says they got a call from a concerned father. They dispatched deputies here to this apartment complex, and when they knocked on the door in question, court records show a young child, just 4 years old, opened the door holding an open bottle of wine. That set off a series of events, and the mother is now charged. This is Ebony Maddox, the mother charged with child endangerment for allegedly leaving her 2- and 4-year-olds alone in this apartment on Tuesday.
Shout that baby out for having her real. She left a 2- and a 4-year-old. Good mama.
Having been arrested and released, we knocked on her door this afternoon.
Hi, are you Ebony? I'm Maya from Channel 13. We want to talk to you about what happened with the kids and the wine.
After initially confirming her name, Maddox changed her tune when we began asking questions about the criminal charges she's facing.
You were charged with leaving your kids in your house without you around? I don't remember that. You don't remember that?
Precinct 3 says they went to...
All right, shout out to Ebony for not having like a remembrance of her children. Her 4-year-old coming on that side with a bottle of Taylor Port. Yeah.
The apartment after the father of one of the kids called them, concerned that Maddox was frequently leaving her 2 kids home alone.
Y'all do know her baby daddy. Boy, this reminds me of back in the day. Her baby daddy had to call the police on her. Say it again. Say it again.
Concerned that Maddox was frequently leaving her.
Right.
He says they went to the apartment after the father of one of the kids called them, concerned that Maddox was frequently leaving her 2 kids home alone. The agency confirms that deputies saw a child holding an open bottle of wine. Court records also show Maddox told deputies a friend was supposed to be watching the kids, though deputies say nobody was home. Records show Child Protective Services took the kids and turned them over to the grandfather. But Maddox, when asked, would confirm none of those details and said the woman in the mugshot was not her.
Stop. One of the fathers called the police to them. DCF get involved because she hadn't got arrested, and she took the child and gave the child to the grandfather. They just told us a father called. The daddy called. They get a child. DCF get a child to the grandfather. Do y'all understand and see how difficult it is for us to have our children? Huh? They will give the child to everybody but the daddy.
This is not you?
Damn.
What's your name?
Nicole.
Okay.
Nicole is her name. That's her nickname. That's her middle name. That's her middle name.
Now, were you charged with leaving the kids here?
Oh.
You're saying this is not you?
This ain't you?
We did get a hold of the children.
She like, so this ain't you? This picture that we got? No?
Grandfather over the phone, and he confirmed to me that he does have custody of the children right now. He also told us he's speaking to a lawyer. Reporting from Northeast Harris County, Maya Shea, ABC 13, Eyewitness.
He has custody of the children, but he's speaking to a lawyer. A lawyer about what? What is he speaking to a lawyer about? What is he trying to do? The child or the children has a father. The father called the police. Wow. You say that men or fathers is not cared about in today's society. I think that's what you just had and said. Hold on. I read the wrong thing. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, men aren't respected in today's world. Oh, facts.
The apartment after the father of one of the kids called them, concerned that Maddox was frequently leaving her 2 kids home alone.
Frequently leaving the kids home alone. Now, how would a baby daddy know this right here? He would only know this right here if she was frequently leaving the kids home alone. You just know it, right? I had somebody watching my baby. Bitch, ain't nobody here. Huh? Ain't nobody here.
The agency confirms that deputies saw a child holding an open bottle of wine. Court records also show Maddox told deputies a friend was supposed to be watching the kids, though deputies say nobody was home. Records show Child Protective Services took the kids and turned them over to the grandfather. But Maddox, when asked, would confirm.
Damn. Listen. I've heard of people calling DCF and shit on parents, and they just be calling a lot of times just to be hating. You know what I'm saying? They really do that right there. And listen, be careful when y'all be calling DCF on people when people ain't really doing them, because it sits on their record. And it's not really like a good thing to have protective services called on you about your churn. You know what I'm saying? But, fellas, if you trying to get your babies, you trying to get your doggone babies, make a phone call. If she's making it, I just came up with something. If your baby mama is making it difficult for you to be a father, taking you through the ringer about being a doggone daddy, use a throwaway. Get you a throwaway, and call DCF. Call DCF multiple times. Keep having DCF come on out there then. Especially if she one of them little nasty hoes who hadn't kept the baby. You know what I'm saying? But she's nasty in her, like she keep like a nasty house or something, and don't let you see the babies, and be arguing that you got some regular Nikes instead of Jordans when you had them bought some shoes. You know what I'm saying? If she aggravating like that right there, man, call them people on them. Yeah. This is about the only get back that we can actually get, and I'm just not thinking about this right now. This is like the only get back. Oh, you want to make it hard on me? Oh, let me try to make it hard on you. Call DCF and tell them she around there smoking and shit. She's smoking inside the house in front of the kids. You know what I'm saying? You got to say stuff like that right there. She is abusing and neglecting the children. She is dating she is dating a sex abuser. Ooh, she is dating a rapist. All right, boy, you got to put the lies out. You got to put the lies out, and a lot of times it be the truth. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Mo don't want us to be daddies. Bitch, I don't want you to be a mama. Something like that right there. Hold on. Well, hell, we gonna come to that one right there, but we gonna slide this one right up here, because we gonna do that one after we do this one. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into this right here. Domestic love at its finest. This is something that we champion around here at the Willie Williams Show. In case y'all don't know me here, I think that I talk about domestic love more than anybody else in the world. You know what I'm saying? I be focused. I be really focused. I gotta have y'all to focus on this right here. I keep trying to tell you, good people, listen, if y'all don't want to be together, stay together. If you don't want to be together, stay together. I know you're trying to follow your own understanding and all that fly stuff right there, but you end up leaving Earth. And again, the person who done broke up with you, or you done broke up with, that person does not want to be broke up with. That person do not want to be broke up with. I understand the decision that you made. That person do not want to be broke up with. So just be careful out here, especially if you out here stunning. You out here stunning. You just living your life. You happy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people who just got broke up with, or the people who never, ever want to get broke up with when they had done got broke up with. And you see the person who had done broke up with you just happy and smiling. And especially now with social media, they on live and shit, and they smiling, laughing and joking and stuff like that. They just living their best life, and you get to see it though. See, back in my day, you really didn't get to see the person's happiness unless you came across them at like the club or something, because you know we typically like go to the same club and stuff like that right there, you know. So but if you didn't see that person out in the streets, you really didn't get a chance to see how happy they was without you. See, now on the internet, even if they're not happy, but they are presenting themselves as happy on the internet, that's going to bother you. That is truly going to bother you. And you may want to do something to somebody. Players, I keep trying to tell y'all, stop dating these chicks who just recently broke up and who's been broke up for 6 months and who's still married and don't have a divorce yet and all that shit. Boy, y'all got to be careful. We have a situation here. We have a woman and her date. They're not saying that it was her boyfriend or her new boyfriend. They're saying the woman and her date was killed by her ex, well, her estranged. I wrote ex-husband on my title, and I got to change that to estranged husband because they're going through a divorce. Here we go, though.
We're learning more.
Oh, yeah, a mother of 7. Go ahead.
About what led to a deadly shooting spree over the weekend in the IE. 2 people were shot and killed outside a shopping center, followed by an off-duty deputy taking out the suspected gunman.
And our News reporter Leticia Juarez is live in Fontana with new details on this story. Leticia.
Well, I'll tell you this, David and Giovanna, we've learned from police that at the time of that shooting, there was plenty of law enforcement in the area, most of them off duty, enjoying the night with their families. But unfortunately, they were unable to do anything about the shooting that took place just outside the sushi restaurant, telling us that it was a domestic violence situation where a woman in the process of getting a divorce was tracked down by her estranged husband, who then shot her and her date here in this parking lot.
We gain all this weight during our pregnancy because we're not taught to how to properly eat.
She said something. Y'all gain all that weight because you was not taught to how to properly eat. And a lot of women believe that they just gain weight just because they pregnant. Y'all play too much. Go ahead.
Social media influencer and fitness coach Gloria Zamora inspired busy women to get and stay fit. But behind the strength she exhibited on camera, her personal life was taking a hit. Zamora spoke out about her pending divorce to her thousands of followers just last week on the Horizon podcast.
Think about that right there. She just spoke out. She normally don't speak out. She now decided to tell her peoples, her viewers, her fans, her subscribers, some shit that was going on inside of her life. Just a week ago now.
Was taking a hit. Zamora spoke out about her pending divorce to her thousands of followers just last week on the Horizon podcast.
Instead of you being supportive, you're over here trying to just bring me down.
On Saturday night, the 40-year-old alongside 43-year-old Hector Garduno was shot and killed outside of Fontana's sushi restaurant.
Hector just trying to have dinner with the lady who work out and who was cute on camera. You know what I'm saying? Hector 43 gone behind some monkey that he didn't even know. That he really ain't even know like that.
Garduno was shot and killed outside of Fontana's sushi restaurant.
There was a male and a female that were estranged. They're going through a divorce that led to this.
Investigators say Zamora's estranged husband, Thomas Alberto Tamayo Lizarraga, gunned down the two in the parking lot.
We don't know how he knew where she was at, but apparently she had been at the restaurant for approximately an hour prior to the shooting.
The shooting caught the attention of several off-duty law enforcement officers in the area who responded to the sound of gunfire, including an off-duty San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputy.
Apparently he was driving on the street outside of the shopping center and heard the gunshots and saw what had happened, made a U-turn at the light and got out of his vehicle to confront the suspect.
Lizarraga was shot and killed during the confrontation. In a GoFundMe page set up for Zamora, her daughter stated that her mother was murdered by her stepdad. Both victims leave behind children. Zamora, a mother of 7, is described as a woman who uplifted others, while Garduno is remembered as a hardworking and devoted father of 4 girls.
Wow, yeah, 4 girls. 4 girls. Seems to me like he was single with 4 girls. They love their daddy. Look at that picture. This look like something recent. And he's single. That's what's up. Done lost his life because the decision that she had made.
Now, we spoke to police about the ongoing investigation. They are gathering information. As for the off-duty deputy, they are not releasing his identity at this time. We can also tell you that according to the National Domestic Hotline, women in the process of leaving or separating from their intimate partner are most at risk for domestic violence.
Told y'all.
Reporting live here in Fontana, Leticia Juarez, ABC 7.
Y'all most at risk because you tearing somebody hard away. Tearing somebody hard out there, too. Mm-hmm. And that's a whole problem. A lot of people think, oh, well, you get over it. Yeah. A lot of times we do get over it. And a lot of times we don't take it there because we don't want to go to jail or we don't want to leave Earth. This is the only reason that a whole bunch of y'all is out here still living. I want y'all ladies to understand this right there. Every now and then, all right, men, you better watch your back. But these ladies, y'all be out here dying. Jesus. He said, help us honor our dad's memory and support his daughters. They got a $1 goal and they up to 57. Or maybe I need to change my goal to $1 or something like that, and maybe I can get like 5,700. But that's what's up. He says, it is with deep sadness that we share the unexpected loss of our beloved father. He was a loving, devoted, and hardworking man that was tragically murdered and gone too soon. What? Oh, I thought that said wife. He said he lived life, but I thought it said wife. He lived life with strength and did everything that he could for his 4 daughters and family. His passing has left a hole in our hearts and a void in our lives that can never be filled. We are reaching out to our community, family, friends, and kind strangers for help with funeral expenses and to support his 4 daughters as we navigate this incredible, difficult time and push forward with the grace of God. Any funds raised will go towards giving our dad the respect and loving farewell that he deserves and to help ease the immediate financial burden of our family. Your kindness, prayers, and support means more than we can ever express. He say, if you are able to donate, please consider sharing this campaign with others from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for standing with us during this painful time. Got to be more careful. You say, I need my glass. Yeah, I'm trying to read that on that screen that way out there. But I'm doing the best I can with what I got. I'm doing the best I can with what I got. But anyway, I can read though. I can read enough to give me some money. That's what's up. I sound like Floyd Mayweather. All this money I got, I can read enough to get this paper though. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, this is just a sad story. Player done lost his life out here, dangling with some out here that he didn't even much know what was going through. And listen. So I had ended up going to her page because she got a gram. I went around here to the gram because she's a fitness coach. And shout her out though. Shout her out. That baby has 7 children and she's into fitness. Yeah, she into fitness. And let me explain. That's why she got knocked off. just thinking about it. She takes provocative photos. She's showing her rump. She's showing everybody her rump. She wear nothing but tight clothes. And I know what y'all think, but Willie, she's a fitness trainer, so she's supposed to be like showing her glutes. She's supposed to be in tight stuff while she work out and showing her moose knuckle. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, Jesus. Who is this girl? Wait a minute. Now, listen, we may have some ladies in the crowds who got some of this right here going on. You can work on it. You can work through this right here. I know a lot of y'all get pregnant and they look like this after the baby. A lot of y'all ain't never had no child and y'all look like this right here too. But where there's a will, there's a way. You said that she got a BBL. Maybe. I think, oh, yeah. Uh-huh. There it is. A lot of times you can tell who got the BBL just due to the fact of your booty and your legs don't match. Your booty and your legs don't match. Although she's in the gym and all that fly stuff, booty and legs, they still do not match. Oh. Well, they matching here. No, is it a different type of tights? It's a different type of tights or something like that right there. But then I had and also told y'all, these is them tights that I've been telling y'all about. The ones that grab your booty no matter what shape booty you have. You can have a box booty. You go around there and you get you some of these tights that have the stretch thing and it pulls you together in the back end. Your booty will look like that right here too. I promise you, it'll look just like that right there too. Women with no booties look like that. It may not be as big, but it shapes you. Oh, they probably call shapers. It's probably called something like that right there. But ladies, if y'all do want a buttocks, do you some squats and stuff like that right there. Do you some squats and stuff like that right there. You say 7 kids. That's normal for a Latino. They born pregnant. That's what's up. Listen. And even she could look like this without the BBL also. Because Latinos, they have bodies too. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to say that she got a BBL. That's what I'm going to say. Maybe she don't got a BBL. I'm going to say she got one. But there's a lot of Latinos that look like this right here. There's a lot of Latinos that I grew up with that look like this right here. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was out and about. Yeah, I see why he had them went on here and knocked out. Bitch, I wish you would get that thing up to somebody like that right there. You out here looking good. You out here happy. Y'all got to stop it. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say that man's looked like he had insurance though. Right, it did look like it. It looked like it. And Buddy around here with no dog on insurance and he got 4 daughters. Boy, you all got to do better. You all got to do better. Shout out to her trying to get her workout on. Now, I do understand that motivation to work out is something out here in these streets. Oh. Let me put it back up so y'all can see this difference of what I'm saying. Watch this. These tights is the regular tights. This one right here to your left is the regular type of leggings, right? These is the ones that made to grab your booty do. And you see how the booties look different? This one is grabbing it, making it like a real peach, like a real apple and or a peach thing. And it's all in the crease. This one is just your regular tights and it's not indented like that. You know what I'm saying? That is the difference. So the majority of you good people have the regular tights. The majority. But there's a lot of y'all who got these body shaper tights. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of it. Say she holding in a dookie. Hell no. Shout out to Alex for the $2 super chat. You say that you sent me a cash out. What am I missing? Oh, wait, hold on. Shout out to Craig. I think that I already said Craig. Hold on. I got to pull it up over here because I thought that I had it up over there. But I just keep forgetting that I got 2. I have 2. What was this right here? What was it, 16? I have 2 cash app. Shout out to Alexander for the $5 cash app. You say, Willie, did you see your president drop the F-bomb? Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. We had them talking about it. Oh, it's past 1 o'clock. I ain't need much know. Appreciate that right there. For real, though. I do be needing y'all support, man. We need some more thumbs ups. Yeah, they call the TikTok tights. Yeah. That's a call. Them TikTok tights. Sure enough is. Oh, a matter of fact, let me go ahead on and open this right here up. Hold on. Let me take that off because I don't even want to do them right here. Hold on. Okay, damn it, I gotta change the name. I gotta change the name. Unable to. I gotta do the actions. Today is the 24th. Today is the 24th. 1:30. So I got it right. I'm trying to go next, and it's not gonna let me. Access denied. You need to authorize the platform in this option. I did. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties. So Tuesday, the 24th. Let me pick again. Today, I can do maybe this one. I can't do. The hell is going on? Hold on, y'all. Pause for the calls. Pause for the calls. I got the. Okay, I was signed in. Something done signed me out. Okay, I got to set it back up then. All right, got it. It just take just a few seconds real quick. As y'all come on in and y'all go ahead and hit the little thumbs up button. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. What is the number? I need the number real quick. Man, what is that? A 42? Number 42. Got that. Do that. And I'm finna show y'all what we're going to do when we get out of this place called YT. Do that. Do it on Twitter. Do that on Twitter. All right. Okay. Bam. Got that. Let me go into here. Okay. This is what we're gonna be talking about. Let me go and put up on the screen. Bam. We're gonna close the show off with that right there. Now, why? Okay. Bam. I got that there. Let me make sure I'm go live and keep that showing over there, and we can keep the party going. Bam. Appreciate y'all for joining the play around here. That's what we gonna be around here talking about when we leave YT. That's what's up. You say my husband shopped for me so he couldn't complain about what I wore. That's a good one right there. He bought you what he had, done liked it. That's what I'm talking about. Bam. Let's move on to this good little mama real quick. We got a good mama real quick. Let me make sure I put that on the screen like this right here. Put that there. We have a 6-year-old. We have a 6-year-old in critical condition after a hammer attack. A 6-year-old has been attacked by somebody with a hammer. Oh, which is her mother. Her mother has been charged with attempted murder. A matter of fact, I got to go ahead and record this right here. Welcome. How you doing? I am Willie. We appreciate y'all for joining me. We have a sad, troubling story. We have a 6-year-old girl who is in critical condition after being attacked by her mama with a hammer. Now her mama is charged with attempted murder.
Good evening. Officers discovered the brutal attack after they were called to the scene on Wilson Avenue in the Park Duval neighborhood around 12:45 this afternoon.
An arrest report says Zainab Abdi's daughter suffered multiple skull fractures and a brain bleed. At last word, the child was in critical condition at Norton Children's Hospital. WLKY's Jamie Mays is live at Metro Corrections with more on this very disturbing case. Jamie?
Rick, Vicky, that mother is being held here at Metro Corrections. We spoke to some neighbors earlier today who said they were extremely upset to find out that child had been attacked. Neighbors are in shock and disbelief after police say a mother beat her 6-year-old daughter with a hammer.
I think it was just terrible. And I don't know what type of pressure the child mother is up under for her to do something like that.
Police say they were called to the 2900 block of Wilson Avenue around 12:45 on Thursday afternoon. When they got to the scene, they found the child with blunt force injuries to her head. She was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
I have 5 children, and it just scares me, like, knowing that this is what our society became.
Shout that baby out for having tattoos on the neck. I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks are bad. People just like to go on the point of that.
The girl's mother, 40-year-old Zainab Abdi, was arrested and charged with attempted murder. When officers interviewed Abdi, she said she admitted to hitting her daughter an unknown amount of times and said she becomes extremely angry and has difficulty controlling herself. A reaction neighbors like Brittany Lundell say is unfathomable.
It gave me cold chills all over my arms. It's disgusting. I don't understand how someone can get to that point of anger, especially with an innocent child.
And Lindell says she's heartbroken to know a child was brutally beaten by a woman who was expected to protect her.
I hope we get justice for this child.
That's what's up. Shout out to both of them for having tattoos on their necks. I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks are bad people. Just like to go on the point it on not. I wonder what the baby had done did. They just can't fathom. It. Now, I don't like when they had done interviewed him. Now, and this is what bothers me, especially about talking to men when something that a woman is being accused of or a woman especially doing something to her children. We always got this little sad little speech.
6-year-old daughter with a hammer.
I think it was just terrible.
I just think
and
it's
I
terrible.
don't know what type of pressure.
I don't know what type of pressure. I don't know what was she was going through to have her beat her babies. She must have been going through a little something, maybe a little postpartum or something. Pressure.
The child mother is up under. For her to do something like that.
He ready to give her some sympathy and empathy.
Police say they were called to the 2900 block of Wilson Avenue around 12:45 on Thursday afternoon. When they got to the scene, they found the child with blunt force injuries to her head. She was taken to the hospital in critical condition.
I have 5 children, and it just scares me, like, knowing that this is what our society became.
The girl's mother, 40-year-old Zainab Abdi, was arrested and charged with
Zainab Abdi, strong in the face. She's strong in the face. But hey, listen, children's best left with them. Best left with them right there. That's what y'all telling us. Sometimes you get angry. And hell, what can you do? What can you do when the baby get angry? Consequences and repercussions for you. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you, man. The children is best left with their mamas. We love the babies out here in these streets. Bam, moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. They trying something different. Well, us in the legal system, we trying a little something different. Let me show y'all what we trying different out here in these streets. We got some for you all who be out here doing stuff to our children because we really do care about the kids, right? You say whatever happened to taking a nap. For real. Y'all, we is just stressed out for stuff that we shouldn't even be stressed out about. But because ain't nobody telling y'all, like I'm telling y'all, stop. Stop. Sit down. Rest your nerve. Chill. Just stop doing what you're doing. Trying to help. We got a situation, something new. Death penalties. Let's talk death penalties real quick. Death penalty is assault for a Putnam County man accused of sexually abusing children. Notice it said children, so it's more than one child. Here we go.
First reported last month involving a convicted sex offender accused of harming more children in Putnam County.
Today we learned that State Attorney R.J. Larissa intends to seek the death penalty against 34-year-old D'Amico Henderson. News4Jax reporter Eric Avani explains why prosecuting this case will make history in Florida's 7th Judicial Circuit.
If convicted, 34-year-old D'Amico Henderson could be the first person in Florida's 7th Judicial Circuit sentenced to death under a fairly new law aimed at protecting children from sexual predators. Henderson was already a convicted sex offender when he was arrested last May in Putnam County on 4 counts of capital sexual battery, 2 counts of lewd and lascivious battery, and 6 counts of sex offender violations.
Ooh, so he a real map. Like he's not a first-time offender map. He's a,
The victims were 2 children, one of which has special needs. According to investigators, Henderson was not related to the children, but knew their parents.
First of all, Eric, to talk about any of these cases like this, it absolutely turns your stomach.
I consulted with News4Jax crime and safety analyst Tom Hackney, who is a retired JSO director of investigations, who has also overseen many child sex abuse cases.
But what is it about this case that you think that prosecutors felt the need to go that route, the route of a death penalty case?
Yeah, there's so many things with this particular case that it had to, with the amount of victimization that was involved in this.
According to investigators, the children were repeatedly victimized during a 3-year time frame. Before the alleged abuse in Putnam County, Henderson was convicted 15 years ago of sexually abusing a minor in Jacksonville.
He has a long history.
Court records also show that Henderson had been repeatedly arrested and jailed for failing to register as a convicted sex offender. After officially announcing the intent to seek the death penalty against Henderson, State Attorney R.J. Larissa issued a written statement that says in part, the sentences for those earlier crimes were woefully inadequate, and he struck again. He went on to say, as long as the defendant breathes, he will rape vulnerable and innocent children. It's time for him to go.
Ooh, I like him. He must be a Republican. He must be a Republican. As long as the defendants breathe, as long as you got air in your lungs, he will rape vulnerable and innocent children. Why do we put innocent in front of children? Excuse me, unprofessional. Why would we put innocent in front of children? If it don't matter what type of child it is, it's a child, right? It's a children. No matter what type of children it is, innocent or guilty children, it's still. Or are we saying that there is? Are we saying that we shouldn't care if a guilty child got raped? Is that what we saying? I don't know. I'm just thinking of that. I'm trying to think of that. Mm-hmm.
This is the kind of thing that honestly, as a 30-year veteran, it deserves that. It's just horrible. There's no other hyperbole words that I can think of. It's just horrible.
In addition to detailed graphic statements from the children about what they went through, investigators also said they uncovered DNA evidence linking Henderson to the alleged crimes. Eric Avignon, Channel 4, the local station.
The United States Supreme Court previously held that the death penalty for the non-homicide crimes, such as the sexual assault of a child, is disproportionate to the crime and violates the Eighth Amendment's prohibition against cruel and unusual punishment. Back in 2023, the Florida legislature passed a law that provides for the death penalty for child sexual abuse in defiance of Supreme Court precedent.
I don't know what he just said. But what is buddy's name? Lazarus? Zada, and who is he? So he's in the 7th district. He's the state attorney of the 7th district. I think that buddy name. Yep, he got that funny looking mustache. Hold up. Who is he though? I wanna see. I bet he a Republican. I'm trying to find a doggone thing. Let's see, is a Repub. How you spell it? Publican. Republican. It's something like that right there. Got to be more careful. Is he Republican? Yes, he's a Republican. Yep, in the 7th judicial circuit. I knew it. Listen. Dems don't speak like that, right? Dems believe in letting them back out. Dems believe in all right. So he did some 15 years ago. He served a little time. He's been in and out of jail because he refused to sign up for the sexual predator list and stuff. He refused to go down there and sign his name. So we're going to keep picking him up and putting him in jail. But he hadn't grabbed nothing in 15 years. But now he hadn't touched a little something 15 years later. They'll let him back out. They will let him back out. All right. We're finna give him 3 to 5 more years, and then he'll been thought about it. You know what I'm saying? And because rehabilitation works. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how them Dems be talking. But as Republicans say, as long as he doing this thing that I'm doing right now, like a fat bit, you say he will grape again innocent children. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Just saying, though. I'm just saying, it's sad, though. It's really, really sad, though. Can we get some more shells? We need some more shells. We got 874 people or something like that right there. Yeah, done been off in here. Yeah. Okay, we got them out the way. We got her out the way with the tights. We got the GoFundMe out the way. Did that right there. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, we got her. She is not attractive. I guess the parents plead guilty. We got that. Did we do? Okay, we got her who say that it wasn't her. Got that out the way. We looking good. Okay, that's like an update. We really don't want to do the update yet. That's an update. Well, hell, we can. All right, bam. We can jump on this one right here real quick then. Give y'all something else. Y'all get shine on. Grab that. This is an update, though. You say they're innocent until they start being guilty. That's what's up, right? Right? Innocent children. Children is just so innocent. They just so innocent. Then why do children be getting like a lot of beatings? I just thought about that right there. If children is just so innocent, children is innocent, children, but why they keep getting beatings? And a lot of them. Just saying. I'm just asking. Because I don't know why we put the innocent in front of children. It's like saying violating or graping an innocent toddler. Like, why do we use that term? It's a toddler. Now, can toddlers be guilty of something? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all let me know how this thing works. Is we even over 200 with the thumbs ups? Oh, yeah. Shout yourselves out. But y'all at 246. That's what I'm talking about. These numbers looking good. These numbers looking real, real good. And I just changed my mind because I don't even much want to do that one right now. I don't want to do that one, but I got a lot to choose from. Hold on. You hear me still clicking? Oh, all right. Bam. Is this right here? Well, that's an update too. I got a whole bunch of updates. Oh, we got one of these. All right, perfect. I can give y'all this right here because we just keep falling short of glory. I thought that this story here was a repeat. I thought that I had done did this story right here. Let me put it up. Look. We have another woman. We have another woman who is accused of drugging a man's iced tea and taking his Rolex. Why is there so many men in Miami with Rolexes? That's a question that really, really needs to be asked. But here you go.
And this was a night out that took a turn. Investigators alleging this 26-year-old swiped thousands from the victim as he showed signs of possibly being drugged.
You're arrested for burglary to an occupied dwelling, a second-degree felony, and grand theft, a second-degree felony.
That's Bianca Third facing a Miami-Dade judge accused of stealing thousands from a man back on the 11th of this month.
Bianca looks strong. Bianca look like she work out. Shout out to Baby for having tattoos in her face. Well, for tattoos on their neck, I ain't saying people tattoos on their necks is bad. People actually like to go out on the point of that.
This month.
His apartment was ransacked, and he's lost over $25,000 of merchandise.
According to arrest forms, the 26-year-old and another female met the victim at Coco nightclub. They eventually left to pick up Jamaican food and went back to his place.
Then he drank some brisk iced tea, and after that, he began experiencing abnormal fatigue and drowsiness.
He eventually went to lay down as the women were sleeping on the couch. Now, when the victim woke up, the girls were gone. Missing an iPhone, a Rolex watch, a Cuban link chain, cologne bottles, IDs, bank cards, and more. Now, the 26-year-old couldn't evade for long because the victim knew her license plate since he registered her vehicle at his place.
Oh, he's just stupid.
He eventually busted her. She didn't want to talk to anyone but a lawyer.
Count 2, there's probable cause for grand theft. That bond is $75,000.
All right, and she has
They hit the iced tea. God.
since posted her bond. She has not made her way out of TGK. Of course, this story has much more to come later on. That's the very latest. We're live in
Wow. Now we hitting the iced teas. No, it don't seem like I got your. Hold on. I didn't get your cash app. I didn't get your cash app. Anybody else would like the cash app? Go ahead on and get the cash app. You say that I see your super chat. I don't see your super chat. Did you get my super chat? Nope. They must be blocking it. They must be blocking it. This is just crazy. Listen. Now, I just want to say, I hope that now these guys are starting to have their Temu Rolexes. I hope that y'all are really not out here with these Rolexes. When did women start really paying attention to your Rolex? Well, when did unclassy women start paying attention to men's watches? When did that happen? And then if it was two women, then why we only got one?
at Coco nightclub.
Coco's nightclub. I want y'all to understand what Coco's nightclub is. Coco's nightclub is a strip club. They did not. If anything, they were supposed to say Coco's exotic nightclub or entertainment nightclub. Coco's, I know it well. Believe in me. Is a strip club. So he must have picked up two scripples.
Met the victim at Coco nightclub. They eventually left to pick up Jamaican food and went back to his place.
Get some Jamaican food. Shout out to Linwood for the $1 cash app. You say to see if your cash app works. Say what's your email? My email is, damn it, I thought it was on the screen. It's about to be up on the screen in just a second. You see it? If you're looking at the stream right now, it's the WW Show, 2 at gmail.com. It's right at the bottom. It's coming across the screen right now. Coming across your screen right now. I really do appreciate that right there.
And he drank some brisk iced tea, and after that,
Brisk iced tea.
he began experiencing abnormal fatigue and drowsiness.
He eventually went to lay down as the women were.
She do look like a little vampire, don't she? Say she's so pale, look like a damn vampire.
Sleeping on the couch. Now, when the victim woke up.
Players, let me explain something else to you. He fell asleep. Oh. I just thought that he had just took a nap, but it's because of the drugs, the alleged drugs that was in his tea that made him go night-night.
Sleeping on the couch. Now, when the victim.
And drowsiness.
He eventually went to lay down as the women were sleeping on the couch. Now, when the victim woke up, the girls were gone.
That's what I want to say. He said he eventually went to sleep because he went to feeling some type of way. Players, if y'all done picked up some girls, a girl, anybody, you back at your spot, now you drinking some shit and you go to feeling bad, guess who need to go home? Because you can't even hunch. If you feeling bad, you can't even hunch. Especially if you need to go and lay down. Got that bedtime tea. Probably. I think that bedtime tea, they got one called Cameroon or Calamar. Nope. Damn, that's food. That's a country. I can't even think, but it starts with a C, and that's some really, really good bedtime tea.
Missing an iPhone, a Rolex watch, a Cuban link chain, cologne bottles, IDs, bank cards, and more. Now, the 26-year-old couldn't
look funny in the face. Her nose big though. But yeah. So she look thick. She look like a thick. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but y'all gotta be on the lookout. What are y'all trying to eat? Trying to eat chamomile. Thank you. Chamomile. Meal, M-I-L-E. Yeah, baby. I know what I be talking about. Too. Sure enough feels. You say we sleeping together if I invite you around here. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all get with somebody And now just all of a sudden you just feeling woozy and shit like that. Man, get from around now. You better go and get from around now. Don't trust them. Don't trust them. They're trying to take your backside. You better be careful. She may pull up with a scrap on and try to hurt you now. Be careful. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back in these YT streets. We're finna go ahead on and close out on YouTube. We're closing out on YouTube. Links is in the description. We finna continue live streaming. We finna continue to live stream, but we finna close out on YT. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all have made it to the end. We have 254 likes. I appreciate that right there. Thank y'all for all y'all support. Links is in the description. We screaming everywhere. And wherever, what the hell just happened? And wherever y'all see me screaming at, subscribe, share. We finna go ahead on and get on about there. Players, prostate cancer awareness. Round here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I appreciate y'all for rocking. We finna keep the show going. But we finna go ahead on and leave from around here from YT. So I appreciate y'all for rocking. Remember, the links is in the description to find out where we at. We everywhere. Appreciate y'all for rocking. I'm